So imagine this. Your friend sends you a message. Bro, download Clash Royale. It's fun, I swear. You have no idea what's waiting for you. No clue about elixir, placements, or that one guy who always uses giant. But you click download anyway. And boom, your life changes. This is your journey from level 1 noob to level 7 pro, through the 7 cards that define every player's evolution. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and let's start from the very beginning. Level 1, the tutorial. You open the game, the music kicks in, the screen shines bright, and there it is, your first ever Clash Royale arena. Cute, peaceful, and completely innocent, because it has no idea what kind of madness you're about to bring. Then the tutorial starts, and there he is, the knight, the man, the myth, the mustache. He doesn't say a word, but his energy screams. You have no clue what's going on. Elixir? Never heard of her. You just drop the knight and watch him casually stroll toward the enemy tower like he's late for his lunch break. He swings his sword, takes a few hits, and somehow wins, and you feel like a tactical genius. At this point, you're just vibing. You're throwing cards like confetti. Archers here, fireball there, maybe drop a giant because it looks cool. Your towers are on fire, half your army's gone the wrong way, but hey, you got 3 crowns, so clearly you're the next pro player. Everyone starts here. Pure chaos, zero logic, maximum fun. The world of Clash Royale has just opened up to you, and you have no idea how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Level 2, the beginner. You've beaten the tutorial. You're in Arena 1 and the real game begins. You unlock the giant and suddenly you feel like a tactical genius. Wait, so I just drop this big dude and I win? I'm unstoppable. Every match starts the same. Giant in the back, marching forward like a hero, until the opponent rushes the other lane. Your tower falls, but you shrug. Big guy equals damage, right? Elixir management? Never heard of it. You throw cards everywhere, cheering when your giant lands a hit, ignoring the chaos around you. Every win feels like a miracle. This is the golden age of confidence. You're still terrible, but you don't know it yet. You're proud, reckless, and completely convinced you've got the game figured out. And honestly, that's beautiful and dangerously addictive.
Level 3, the amateur. You unlock the wizard and immediately think you're unstoppable. Look at this guy, he shoots fire, he's basically Gandalf. You start building full pushes, giant in front, musketeer behind, wizard throwing fireballs, maybe even bomber for style points. You imagine your opponent quaking in fear, until a fireball wipes everything out. At this point, you learn your first real lesson. Splash damage hurts feelings. Timing and placement suddenly feel important. You're no longer just clicking cards randomly. Some pushes work, some fail spectacularly, your towers take hits, and your elixir bar burns faster than your confidence. This is the amateur stage, where you're learning the rules, discovering combos, and slowly realizing that Clash Royale is deeper than you ever imagined. And honestly, that's exactly what keeps you coming back. Level 4, the tryhard. You've now unlocked the skeleton army, and suddenly you use it for everything. Mega Knight coming at you? Scar me. Hog Rider sneaks by? Scar me. Enemy drops some random troops you've never seen before? Scar me. It feels like the perfect solution until your opponent starts logging it every single time. Your beloved skeleton army no longer feels unstoppable. Now, something shifts. You're starting to learn. You're predicting moves instead of just reacting. You're planning pushes instead of hoping for luck. You're panicking less. Well, maybe just a little less. Welcome to the tryhard phase. You understand the game, but the game doesn't always understand you. Decks clash, counters hit, and your once perfect strategies get dismantled. And yet you keep coming back, refining, adapting, and fighting smarter than before. This is the stage where Clash Royale stops being cute and starts being serious, and you start realizing just how much depth this game really has. Level 5, the Strategist. You finally get it. Clash Royale isn't about who drops the biggest unit. It's about efficiency, timing, and precision. Enter your new best friend, the Hog Rider. Fast, focused, and deadly, he rewards skill like no other card. One wrong placement and your tower cries. One perfect cycle and you sneak in that extra hit. You start learning placements, predictions, and the subtle art of cycling cards perfectly. You're reading the battlefield, noticing patterns, and reacting before your opponent even realizes what's happening. This is where you become dangerous. You're no longer reacting, you're calculating, controlling the flow, even counting your opponent's elixir like a psychopath. Congratulations, you're now a strategist, and the battlefield bends to your cunning. Most of the time. Level 6, the Master. You've reached the high arenas now, the land of sweaty decks and calculated moves. Every elixir counts, every mistake costs a tower. You don't just play anymore, you strategize. You drop the Electro Wizard not because he looks cool, but because you know he resets Sparky, stops Inferno, and shatters your opponent's last bit of hope. Every spawn zap feels intentional. Every defense turns into a perfect counter push. Your placements are surgical. One tile off and the whole plan collapses, but you've mastered it. You defend like a surgeon and strike like a tactician. At this stage, every card placement feels like a statement, controlled, confident, and a little bit cocky. You've become calm, precise, and just the right amount of toxic, throwing that cheeky emote the moment you know you've outplayed them. You're not just playing Clash Royale anymore, you're commanding it. Level 7, the Pro. This is it, Pro level. You've reached mastery. You can predict logs, read decks by the first card, and already know your opponent's mistakes before they happen. Your spirit animal? The Skeleton King. He represents everything you've learned. Patience, timing, elixir control. He doesn't just fight, he collects souls. When you trigger his ability perfectly and summon a full army from thin air, you're not playing Clash Royale anymore. You're conducting an orchestra of destruction. You've gone from tutorial knight to royal skeleton. Welcome to greatness.